Welcome back to Sonic Virtue 2 Battle, and today we're going to be trying to get all the A-Ranks in Route 280. Mission 1, Chase the Tornado. So, unlike Tails' Route 101, this one is actually difficult. So this one's a little bit of a stressful one to try and do. But just remember that when you go into drift, if you wiggle your car back and forth, you can stay in the drift mode, which has a much higher max speed than the normal driving. So time to get the A rank should not be an issue, like this first mission, because we're kind of just going to be rushing through the level as much as possible. The hard part is going to come in on the third and fourth missions where we can't touch cars and can't touch the walls, because there are really long sections in these levels where that is very, very hard, like when you're inside the tunnel and it's like really long and really skinny. But other than that, just don't fall off. This mission can be very frustrating, so just be patient, and unlike me, you don't have to do it all at once to help with video editing, so if you can't get one of the missions, just take a break and you'll likely be able to get it in a few tries later. Because these can be pretty draining to try over and over and over again, especially when you get like a few minutes into the level and then you graze one car because there was no like good opening in between two of them and it just slightly turns into you. It's like super frustrating. But other than that, we can kind of just relax for now on this mission. Okay, I crashed the car. That is not ideal. So usually if you want to get an A rank in one of these, you don't crash the car. But we should still be fine. So if you ever get to like a dangerous part of the level, just slow down. Like, time really shouldn't be too big of a concern when you know about this little trick, because it's kind of unintended, so the times for getting the A ranks are not really based around like being able to go like extra fast in certain parts, so you should have no trouble with time. Just make sure you actually get to the end. So this section is what I'm talking about that will be crazy annoying with don't hit any cars and don't hit the walls, because we're just gonna crawl like a snail through there when we get to that. And never mind that just the whole level is harder, and there's like areas you can make a mistake anywhere, to be honest, because it's so much more winding than Route 101. Like there's so many more of those like sharp corners and everything. Okay, so we're in the final straightaway, and we should definitely be good on time. Where's that Tails? Box boy. Nice. Why is he orange? Why does he look like that? It's weird. Mission 2, collect 100 rings. So, the general strategy for this is to collect the rings and then collect your A rank. Because it's not that hard. Just remember which side of like some of these paths of the rings are on. And whenever you see a balloon, hit the balloon. Because once again, this little speed trick helps out with everything, because it's all based on time. So if you can get through the level faster to get to the rings faster, then you get the A rank faster. So, not really much to say in this one, other than make sure you come over here and grab these balloons. It's like 40 rings. Like, how are you gonna get the A rank without that 40? It's like almost half. Woo! Living on the edge. Ooh, let's get like 5 more. Oh, it's possible to be done by now if you've collected everything. Well, it's definitely possible to be done by now. Alright, here's our last bit. Perfect. Also, Reach is just gone. Mission 3, don't hit other cars. Man, I am not looking forward to this. So at least like the don't hit the walls is like the walls are always in the same spot, you know what I mean? I think the mission's harder, but at least it always feels like a skill issue when you lose, which makes it hurt less. But these cars, man, I feel like they try to hit you. Because they are not driving like normally. Like, look at that. You just turn a corner, boom, car. You're a little slower, you're a little faster, guess who's not going to be there? It's kind of crazy. Like, watch this. He might just catch up to me randomly and kill me from behind. That's the most infuriating, is when they catch you. Man, that was close. It's like sometimes they can just catch you from behind and then run to the back of you. And you're like, oh, I guess I lost. So, that's fun. But it's just, I always hated this mission. Oh, see? Like right there. Instead of like getting unlucky and having the car randomly kill me, I was about to drive straight into the back of it and it just randomly drifted away from me. So like that's just some of what we're dealing with here. These sharp corners when there's cars, usually just like to take it slow. Like, dude, what are you swerving like that for? That's crazy. Like, you don't need to do that. Yes. Okay, then right here, this section, it's like boom. It's like, whoops. It's like, bro, I'm just waiting for the car to get out of the way. I missed the balloon. I'm so tilted. Like, these cars, they drive me crazy. It's like I said, this guy, he might just kill me right here. If there's no downslope, like right now. Okay. So at least we're good for now. Unless there's a car in one of these long tunnels, or two. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at him speeding up and slowing down. So this is why that trick is so valuable. It's because you don't have to worry about having to do this in these areas and still being able to get the A rank. You can just do it and not die. Drive slowly. Oh, like, what is this, dude? Get out. I'm having actual road rage. I don't get road rage when I actually drive, but this driving, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, get me out of here, please. Like, that is crazy. I really hope I still get this A rank, because I had to slow down way more than I would have liked. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Actually ludicrous what those cars do sometimes. Come on, get there before 20, make me feel better. Nope. That might actually, like, not be it. Okay, it is. I don't know the times off the top of my head. I'm just trusting that I'll actually get them. Mission 4, don't hit the walls. So, this is the last hard one, because clear hard mode is just as easy as the first mission. So, the general strategy I'd like to give for this one is wherever you can at the start of the level, go as fast as possible, because the end of the level is much, much harder. So you want to make sure that you have a lot of buffer to go slow in those parts of the level. So like right there, I might not take that turn as sharp when we're 3 minutes into the stage as opposed to being 30 seconds. Because if I fail, that's 30 seconds gone instead of 3 minutes. It also just hurts when you get so far into the level and it feels like you failed. Whereas at the start, it never really felt like you had a run going. Okay, so right here I'm going to slow down for those little walls. So sometimes it's kind of hard to like remember how to slow down like really well, or like how to do that instantly. So sometimes you'll just run into the walls. But usually what I do is I just let go of the accelerate button, and then like Rouge just crawls. It's kind of crazy. But it's alright, taking a little extra time right here, because now we're at full speed again. So this is the part where I'm saying that Like, okay, so like right here. Like, you want to take that kind of thing really slowly. Okay, now we're at full speed for this more really long downhill and straight section. So that's good. So if you get here quickly, that's fine, but keep in mind in this tunnel there is a skinny section that I recommend turning off the drift for these. And then, okay, you have a tight corner. Okay, so we got a long section, so I'll use the boost because it's safe. But right here is a really hard turn, so maybe if you don't want to use the boost and you just want to make sure you're going into that slowly, that's perfectly understandable. Because that is a very, very easy section of the level to die in. Same with this, like these turning downhills. So like I am playing super cautiously right now. Because like I said, I built up a lot of that extra time at the start of the level. So I could hopefully just navigate these easier. Like when I'm turning these corners, I'm completely letting go of the accelerate. Maybe try to not go quite that slow. That's probably unnecessary. And if this costs me the A rank, I'm gonna be upset and I'm gonna leave it in anyway. Because you know what, man? It doesn't that doesn't make that much of a difference whether I show you the A rank or not. You get the idea. You just need to perform a little better than me if I don't end up getting it. Okay. So once again, this turn has, like, these last turns have actually killed me more times than I would like to admit in this mission. Okay, so save the boost for the long straight area at the end when you're getting to tails. And this is very slow. This might not work, but we'll see. Okay, we're good. Thank goodness I don't have to do that again. Mission 5, clear hard mode. So, luckily, these racing levels, the hard mode is actually easier than the missions before it, so it's kind of just like a victory lap almost, as long as you don't die. But yeah, there's more cars that can slow you down, but I think the A rank is like a 320 or something, like 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and we cleared the first mission in under 3 minutes, so you have 20 seconds of time loss that you can gain from these cars, which does not really sound too bad. Oh man, don't exit game. I don't know why, but I'm having trouble recently, like, getting my finger up to that button. Because normally when I need to press the top button, because I'm playing on a PS5 controller, so when I need to press triangle, I usually play claw for like a couple seconds. Like I turn my right hand into a claw, where I kind of like rotate my thumb so I can get my finger up there, because I have pretty small hands. But sometimes it doesn't work and I hit the wrong button. And it's kind of funny. Okay, so we're going terribly right now, but that is okay. Alright, dodging all these guys. The funny thing is a lot of times when you actually like hit walls, it doesn't even like reduce your speed. So if you hit a wall kind of slightly while you're turning, don't really worry about it. Dude, Dr. Eggman, you're getting really impatient. I've had to drive this road 5 times looking for this guy. So if I do this one mission on my first try, I'm very thankful that I had a good enough run of this level where I only needed to try mission 4 again once. So I did mission 3 first try, and hopefully mission 5 first try, and mission 4 second try, which is a lot faster than I normally do it. So just very, very fortunate that those runs worked. But really, this trick changes everything. Like you saw in mission 4, I was almost at a complete stop at one point, and it just really didn't matter because that still is like 10 or 20 seconds clear of the A rank probably. Like honestly, in those missions, if you just finish the level, you'll probably get the A rank. And if you don't, that's tragic. That's happened to me one time on this one, where I was doing the 4th mission and I finished the level and I got a B. And it was so sad, because like having to do all this over again, it's not fun. But I don't think it'll take us 20 seconds to get to Tails, so I think we're fine. Thank you all for watching my guide on Route 280. So I'm just really thankful that my driving today was good and that I was able to get through that level way faster than normal. Because usually getting one of these A ranks takes me hours. Because you fail a few times on mission 3 and then you get to mission 4 and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then you just keep failing because you're tired and you're upset. But luckily that didn't happen to me. Because honestly, I feel like how these missions are either going to go is you're going to get them all in a row, like right away, and it's going to feel great. Or you're going to fail a few times on one of them, and you're going to want to tear your hair out. So, I'm glad that's over. So, I'll see you guys next time for Skyrail.